The Euthyphro is a dialogue written by Plato, in which Socrates, the main character, engages in a conversation with Euthyphro, a priest who is on his way to prosecute his own father for binding a worker in chains and leaving him to die. Euthyphro is sure of his father's guilt, even though others argue that the worker deserved the punishment, since he had killed another worker. The dialogue takes place in Athens, as Socrates is himself also on his way to court to face charges of impiety and corrupting the youth. Throughout the dialogue, Socrates attempts to understand the concept of piety or holiness, which Euthyphro claims to know. The dialogue explores various questions regarding the nature of piety, such as whether an act is pious because the gods love it, or whether the gods love it because it is pious. This is sometimes known as Euthyphro's dilemma. Although Euthyphro is the one who, being a priest, initially claims to have knowledge about piety, Socrates is the one who eventually leads the conversation and ultimately challenges Euthyphro's beliefs. One important quote from the dialogue is the following question: "Is the pious loved by the gods because it is pious, or is it pious because it is loved by the gods?" This quote encapsulates the central question of the dialogue and highlights the issue of whether morality is based on divine command or else whether there are independent standards of morality. The main message of the dialogue is that morality cannot be based solely on divine command or authority. Rather, there must be independent standards of morality that exist outside of the reach of gods and their preferences. Socrates argues that piety cannot be defined simply by the gods' approval or disapproval, as this would make piety arbitrary and could lead to contradictions and inconsistencies. The Euthyphro has had a significant influence on later philosophy, particularly in the area of ethics. The dialogue has been interpreted in different ways, but it has generally been seen as a critique of divine command theory, the theory which holds that morality is based on the commands of God or the gods. The dialogue has also been used to support the idea of moral realism, which maintains that there are objective moral truths that exist independently of human beliefs and attitudes.